Hey guys, we're here at GDC and I'm with Rich from Pixel Jam. We're looking at one of the new games that they're going to be publishing soon called Last Horizon. That's going to be for desktop and mobile, correct?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And so I played this a little bit. It's super fun, but now we've got Carter who is not played it yet, and we're going to see how well he does playing Last Horizon. So take it away, Carter.
All right. So we got some story stuff here, and yeah. And what kind of game is this? I've seen a little bit of it, but for our viewers that haven't.
Well, it's essentially a space exploration game and a survival game. You start the game on a ruined planet, somewhat like Earth, maybe in the future if it goes poorly. And your mission, you're the last survivor, the last human, as far as she knows. We've decided the captain is a pilot's a female. And she wants to get to a habitable planet, and on the way has this pretty amazing ship that just collects all kinds of terraforming resources from other planets that she'll encounter along the way. And the more of those she gets, then the better chances the new planet she arrives at will thrive. And of course, the greater your score. And there's plenty of dangers, and you also have to keep your ship stocked with fuel and oxygen and keep your hull integrity up. So landing on the different planetoids that you encounter along the way, you're going to be able to fill all those up. Now at the bottom here, there's a compass that has your final destination.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do I control this?
Oh, sorry.
Arrows blasting straight off into
space.
I'm
just going straight. Yeah, I'm just going straight into space, and you know
that could be trouble. So we are going to actually rearrange the whole I guess layout of the different game types.
Yeah, I feel like I might be lost in space right now.
You maybe. I'd say go somewhat left. And you can drift, so not to use your fuel up too much.
And now you're running out of oxygen.
You're right. And she speaks to herself. We're hearing her thoughts, or we're reading her thoughts as she goes.
Yeah.
And
I'm out of fuel, and
yeah, it's not looking
it's
good.
all going to black.
It's not looking good.
Great run. I think that was a great run there.
Yeah.
I score 0.
You know,
not bad.
Now we are going to implement a tutorial. a little like what are the keys before the game actually starts, and then as she goes, she's gonna
whoa, hard landing.
But strangely, you didn't take as much damage as I thought you would.
I should land slowly and carefully.
If you like to survive, anyway.
Okay, yeah. I see the compass actually tells you where to go. I should pay attention
for
to
the final planet, but then these on the side here are your nearby planets where you can refuel and get your oxygen up, get your hull integrity up.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like the hull integrity is well, I think it would help to actually land on.
Yes. The brightly colored stuff is in the foreground.
Whoops.
Yeah, the stuff is the same color.
The background.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, she'll talk about that to herself as she goes to do her first landing. We're gonna try to paste the tutorial in the gameplay as well.
Whoops.
As you can see, there's a reason why I write about games and I don't like run a space program.
Yeah.
And there's some more details of the game. Once you reach these terraforming planets, you have a choice whether to deplete them completely of the resources and actually kill the planet, or if you want to stop at a certain point once she notes that she's got enough. You'll get more resources for your end planet if you kill the planet, of course, but you're also going to have like a moral choice as you'll become a bad galactic neighbor. And there are aliens in the game, and if you encounter them after having depleted a planet completely, they're going to want to hurt you, and they'll be aggressive and attack. And
so they're not happy if you're running around depleting and killing planets.
No, they seem to value planets being alive.
There you go.
You just kind of take.
Everything.
Well, you can kind of take off. I guess you can take off early to not break.
Well, these aren't terraforming planets. These are just regular planets.
Okay, so I can actually just take everything from these people. Who cares about these planets?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not actually killing the planet. You're just taking stuff that helps your ship out. Now you'll see if you'll see at some point that one of these arrows will be a solid arrow. That means it's a terraforming planet. And if it's a purple arrow, it means it's an alien. And you also have to look out for things like suns and black holes and comets and asteroid fields and meteorites.
Oh no! Oh no!
You know, I was going to say you were doing so well.
I was doing so. You jinxed me by thinking about it.
I guess so. Mental jinx. So this is really cool. And so I don't know if there's like 3 different game modes, and you know, the game A, the path is a little more straightforward, and then B is a little more complex, and then C is kind of like you're going back and forth between planets, and there's asteroid fields, and there's all this stuff.
Right.
So it's sort of like difficulty levels in a way, but I thought that
Yeah.
was clever that there's kind of like different pathways.
Right, and actually, on the mobile one, we're going to have an eternal mode too, where it's not necessarily about reaching the final planet. It's just how far can you go,
How much stuff you
you can
that
collect,
kind
how many planets you can visit, and that's going to have a whole array of music. So the music's actually done by Miles Tillman for this game. It's very ambient, not chippy like Pixel Jam games.
Yeah.
And this actually isn't a Pixel Jam game directly. Pixel Jam is going to publish this one, so it's involved, and we have counsel from Miles with programming and whatnot. But I'm doing the art, which is not my first non-pixel art game in like 10 years.
Wow.
Actually, I've never done a non-pixel art game because when we started doing games, I started doing it with pixel art.
Yeah, well, there's a reason why y'all are called Pixel Jam.
Exactly, yeah. So it was always strange to me that we did Glorkian Warrior as a non-pixel game, but it fit because we had the spirit, I feel, of the retro style with the Galaga, Space Invaders-y gameplay.
Still one of my favorite games of all time.
Awesome. Man.
Yeah, Glorkian Warrior is on my I love Galaga, and Glorkian Warrior is on like
Same
my
here.
it's on my folder of games I play when I'm bored and not doing something. Jared, I need to see you go.
No,
out
I'm going to turn it over to Rich to see if he can get you a
Oh yeah,
plan
okay,
to do
even better.
terraforming.
All right, let's see.
You can check that out.
Or
Yeah,
we can go to game B, and I'll show you the alien aspect as well.
Yeah.
And these wouldn't be unlocked until you've made it all the way through your
Each one.
first game A and then game B. And the desktop version is actually going to be in browser, not actually a downloadable. But at some point we may decide, okay, we'll do that. And it won't have the eternal mode. It's only going to have like 1 track per song. And then the mobile is going to be more fully operational, or robust, I should say. There we go. So we're in game B now. This one has more of a sideways tangent to start with. Although if you directly follow your compass down at the bottom there, you will miss out on a lot. And actually in this game we need to tweak it a bit, because if you do go straight up, you're going to die actually.
Yeah.
There's really not a lot going on there. Whoa.
Yikes.
Yeah. A lot more meteors floating around in this one. You don't have to land on every planet, but you do get score for each planet you land on. And that was a perfect landing bonus, the little blue ring there. And there's an alien indicator on the top, purple arrow. So I can land on their planet. They're cool. I haven't offended anybody.
They
yet.
like you right now.
Yeah, you see, they're waiting. They're ready to shoot with those laser
That's
blobs.
what that is?
Yeah.
Man, you're finesse with this rocket.
You look a lot better than I am at this game.
That's not hard at this point, Carter.
I mean, I set such a low bar.
Oh, okay, so now you're terraforming.
Yes, this is actually we're taking the water from this one, and at that middle point, you saw that they. I don't know if you heard the sound in the game, but it gave a flash. That meant that I collected what I needed. And
so do you want to be greedy and destroy this planet?
So these guys are cool, you know. I can hang with them. But now I'm going to go and say I'm not feeling very friendly anymore.
So now you're going to take the rest.
I am. I'm going to take all the water. It fits somehow in this ship. It's like the magic ship of holding. There it
Poor
goes.
planet.
Yeah. It's sad. Just dying
That is
more
sad.
and more. Whoa!
Oh, so now they're firing rockets at you? Oh, now they do not like you.
No, I've made a terrible decision here.
Now you're close to a black hole.
But you can sort of
Oh my god.
ram these ships into meteors, and here we go. Let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Oh, I'm out of fuel. Well, that was silly.
Well,
I was so concerned with
paying
my
the price
survival.
for being a jerk.
I know, it's death.
And so you don't have any weaponry of your own, right? So you got to just
Nope.
outrun them
No.
and
Yeah.
hope for the best?
Yeah, and you'll encounter more, and I guess they're all in communication with each other. So
That was
that's
awesome.
that's the results of being a jerk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
let's see.
when you're a jerk, you're going to wind up drifting off in space.
Yeah.
You know, that's life, kids.
Karma. Karma relates to space, too.
Yeah, we wanted people to be faced with a little bit of moral choice here.
That's interesting.
Last Horizon, the game of space karma.
So, what's your timeline looking like for having this finished and out on mobile?
We are going to do a simultaneous release with the desktop browser version and the mobile, probably hoping to finish at the end of March, and then with actual game development, and then whatever we need to do to implement the mobile controls and do pre-launch stuff. We don't want to just launch and not have people know what we're doing.
Yeah, right.
Like, it's done, launch it. Which we've done in the past to not to great effect.
Okay, so a couple of months type
I'm
situation.
thinking, I would love to see it out like sometime in April.
Yeah, cool.
Here we go. Here's a nicer looking terraforming planet. This is a forest ecosystem. And we'll have a pause inventory, like what have you collected on this voyage.
Wow.
And
this game, this game's only being played with like basically left, right, and thrust buttons. Right?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that's right. And there was a pause for now.
Skills are unmatched.
Well, Jeffrey, the programmer, Jeffrey Nielsen, actually, he was our artist for Dino Run 2, which we had a Kickstarter for a while back. Amazing artist, but he's doing the programming on this one, and I'm doing the art. So.
That's great.
I'm excited. I have a lot of non-pixel art game ideas. It's fun to be able to explore them.
You renamed the company to not just Pixel Jam.
Yes. Pixel Jam and other Pixel and other jams.
Pixel Jam and more.
Right. But yeah, Pixel Jam isn't directly the developer. They're just publishing.
Wow.
Which is to say, whoa.
That was a rough situation.
Dodging and weaving.
Yeah, you do get used to it. It's fun. Mobile controls are going to be tricky, you know, but I think we'll do it. Whoa. I'd like to be able to show you guys a black hole or something. Oh, here's Dark Planet.
Oh, look at that planet.
Yeah, we have a little tweaking to do on the surface objects, a little sticking up a little high on the next to the ship there.
That's okay. Some planets stick up high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and this is
2015. Planets can look like whatever they want.
That's true. It's a very free universe these days. This is pre-beta, by the way. This isn't actually there. It's very close to beta. We're probably right after I get back from GDC, we'll turn it into final beta.
I love how like there's like the asteroid fields just flying around, or there's like moons orbiting, and every once in a while like a comet flies by. Like I love those little details.
Yeah.
Now, is the universe like randomly generated or procedural?
Somewhat. Yeah. Whoa. These guys.
Uh-oh.
And there's a sun nearby, so I'm in some.
So don't land on the sun, or you can land on the sun.
Do not land on the sun. Don't even get close to the sun.
Let's get close to the sun.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, no, that's. Oh, wait, okay, that's a planet. That's not a sun.
The sun is. It's pulling me. It's got a gravitational force that I don't know if it's noticeable, but I'll do its flyby.
Whoa, that is a sun.
That looks
now
like
we
a
can
sun.
tell. That's,
I'm glad.
Well, that one has volcanoes.
Yes, this is a tropical ecosystem.
Can you land in the water?
You can, but you'll die.
Oh.
So no.
Wow, that's tricky.
So I got all I need. Am I gonna do it? No, I don't want to be mean.
Leave him just a little bit.
Oh, let's see. I want to see if I could find a black hole. And yeah, we implemented a nice zoom feature. At first we didn't have that, but I think it helps a lot. There's all kinds of good planets around here. I hit a sweet spot for terraforming. Uh-oh. Huh.
Oh.
That's strange. I'm not really sure why that didn't work out. Oh well. So I think he gave us an end of game. Here, where's my cheat sheet? Oh, I threw it in this folder of icons that I probably don't want to open up.
That's okay.
So E just gives you the results. At the end, you'll get a readout of all your progress, and if you destroyed the universe, you'll be sad and somber. And there are actually other humans out there. I'll just give you a spoiler. You'll find.
Cover your ears. It's too late, but cover them anyway.
Yeah, that's cool. I think this is a pretty good look at this. So, Last Horizon and simultaneous launch, desktop and mobile. Hopefully, sometime in the next.
iOS first, and then we'll move it to Android. After.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Rich. Thanks for taking us through a tour of Last Horizon.
Yeah, thanks, Jared.